Hi, are you aware of the 3 common problems today? Dehydration, acidosis and inflammation? Well, a lot of the liquids we're consuming on a regular basis can be helping lead to things like low energy, poor sleep, increased pain. And the simplest way that we found to help reduce those is by the water we drink. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a quick demonstration covering those 3 properties. If we go over here, we've got the tap water, which we're going to get and fill up this jug. And then we're going to allow the tap water to go through the Enagic Kanganate unit. So put that in there. This is Enagic's flagship product. So we'll let this fill up. As you can see, we're doing this live so that you know that we're not cheating you in any way possible. And there we go. So let's just put the lids on those 2. So we've got our tap water in the blue one, and we've got the Kangen water in the nice flowery one. So first of all, I'm going to put some tap water in this little cup, and I'm going to put it in this one. So the first liquid we're going to look at is Mizone. Now this is a sports drink, so it's used to replenish electrolytes lost during exercise. The next one we're going to look at is the Gatorade, popular drink among athletes. Oh, we'll put that in there. Okay, and then we're going to look at sparkling spring water. So just be careful that this doesn't jump out everywhere on me. Okay. Then we're going to look at another filtered spring water, okay, and Puro, and put that in there. So we're using different waters just to help you get clarity around a lot of these commonly drank waters and what we're putting in our body. Now coconut water, there's a lot of focus around coconut water at the moment, especially in smoothies. So we'll use this one here, and just fill that up. Okay, all good. Soda water. So a lot of people like this with a bit of vodka and lime at the weekend. So we'll give this one a quick taste. Okay. And then we've got one of the healthiest waters on the market. We've got Antipodes, sold in a lot of health cafes, organic restaurants and so on. So we'll put that in there. And then we will do the Kangen water. Okay. There we go. Now then, the first property we're going to focus on is the oxidation property. Now this is what's basically aging and rusting process. So we've got a meter here that tells us whether a liquid is helping to cause oxidative stress or reduce it. Now if it gives us a positive reading, it's causing oxidation, it's causing us to age, to rust. At the moment, it's a positive 300 plus, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it in the drinks as we go along so that you can see the difference with what we're looking at. Remember, if this goes into a negative, it's a powerful antioxidant, which is what we want. So first of all, we'll go into tap water. So we're climbing here, 450, 460, and we're still going up. So this is causing a lot of that oxidative stress, the aging process. So we go through, we go into the Mizone. So this is your sports drink to help replenish after exercise. So we've got 450, slowly coming down, but still a very high oxidant. And if we look at the chart, the oxidative chart here, you can see on the right hand side that any of those liquids are causing the oxidative stress. So we go into the Gatorade. So now we've got 380 and climbing, so positive 380. So this is helping to cause the aging process, the rusting of the body. Now we go into the sparkling mineral water. So let's just have a look at that. So we're around about high 400s, 480, 490. So that's causing a lot of oxidative stress. We go into the Puro, so the filtered spring water. So we've got a high 400s again. Okay, so we can clearly see that a lot of these liquids already are causing that us to age, basically, the oxidative stress on us. We'll go into the coconut water. So coconut water is coming down a little bit, but it's still very, very high, still in the high 400s. So now we're coming down, we're getting into around about high 300s. We've seen this get down to about 280, but still causing a lot of that oxidative stress. So just dip it into the water there. We go into the soda water, 366, 360, so high 300s, causing that aging process. So just give that a rinse off. Then we go into the natural spring water from New Zealand, the Antipodes, and you can see it's 400, high 300s. So that's also causing the oxidative stress, the aging process. And all illness and disease originates in a body under oxidative stress, so it's really important to understand that. So then we go into the Kangen water, and what you're noticing here is it's gone into a negative. It's over negative 300 at the moment, still climbing negative 320. So you can see that the Kangen water, compared to all the others, is reducing oxidative stress, reducing the aging process, so that we can feel and look younger, enjoy our life. So that's a very, very powerful demonstration, just to give you clarity around the liquids that we're consuming on a regular basis that are helping to cause us to age. On our next video, we're going to cover which liquids are acidic. This is a pH chart. Okay, it ranges from pretty much 2 all the way up to 14. Now, our body wants to be in more of an alkaline state to help reduce the chances of getting illness and disease. And the way that we're going to do this test is with some pH drops, potential hydrogen, within the waters. Now then, if we start here, I'm going to just add some drops to these liquids so that you can see the difference of which ones are acidic and which ones are alkaline. Okay, so if I give this a quick swirl, now what you may be noticing is that a lot of these liquids are yellow, orangey, and that when we look at the chart, we can see that anything on this side of the chart is causing acidic stress within the body. And the common symptoms of a body under acidic stress: low energy, poor sleep, joint pain, muscle pain, these skin conditions, a lot of it in this environment. So if we start here at my zone, we can see it's causing a lot of acidic stress, as well as Gatorade. Now, the big thing around these drinks is that when we perform exercise, lactic and uric acid is created, and our body releases electrolytes, which is basically calcium, from the bones to neutralize any acidity that is created in the body or that we consume. Now, when we are performing exercise and our body's working to recover quickly, and we come along and we drink anything that's acidic, our body releases more naturally occurring electrolytes to neutralize that acidity. So we're actually increasing acidity throughout the body, which is quite shocking from a health professional's point, which I never knew much around this. When we look then at the spring water, we're over here, very acidic again, so causing more of that inflammation within the body. The other spring water, very acidic. Now this one always interests people, the coconut water, very acidic, and this is all packaged coconut water. However, if you get coconut water from a fresh coconut, it's actually neutral, okay? So something to be aware of whenever when we're making our smoothies and using a lot of coconut water. Soda water, very acidic, okay? And it's no better with your vodka and your lime in it, I can guarantee you that. Your Antipodes, also very acidic. So as we're seeing here, we've already shown that these liquids are causing oxidative stress, are causing your body to age, to rust. Now we're seeing that they're causing acidic stress as well. This water is the tap water. Now tap water is federally regulated to always come out neutral to slightly alkaline. And the reason for that is because the chemicals that they add increase the pH to prevent rusting the pipes through the ground. However, I'm not sure about our own pipes in our body. So tap water will always come out that colour. The Kangen water, we chose the 9.5 setting. It's high alkaline. It's also high in antioxidants, so it's very good for the body. The difference between this water and alkaline water is that alkaline water has minerals added to it to increase the pH. That creates a chemical change within the water. This water, however, has an electrical change, which helps create electrical based antioxidants, as well as the byproduct is the alkalinity of it. So there's nothing added to the water in any way, so it can't build up in the system. So what I'm going to do now is just show you what happens when we start drinking Kangen water. So if I had a bit of this there, you can see it's clearly turned this drink into a healthy drink. So if I go along and start down here and I go through, the only thing you're going to start to notice is that the colour starts to fade a little bit. And that's just because if we added more pH drops, it would become brighter again. Trying to change, but wasn't. Coconut water, surely we can get coconut water back. No, unfortunately not. Now soda water, just trying. Now this one, the Antipodes, look at that. Did you see that? We'll do it again. It changed and then it went back. So if we come along as well to the tap water, you know, we can change that into a bit more healthy. So if I was to come along and as normal, have a smoothie, put a bit of coconut water into my water, whichever, to my body, look at how it's just neutralized that and created it to be acidic. So the acidic properties of the coconut water have neutralized the health properties within the Kangen water. This is helping to give people a clearer understanding of how they can help reduce that acidity that's being created in the body on a daily basis so that they can experience improved health. If you want to know more, please contact us around that. Our next video, our third property, is going to be how the body is hydrated far quicker by drinking Kangen water compared to regular water. Thank you. Hi, in this third video, we're going to talk about the microclustering properties of the water, which basically means the water can be absorbed into the body faster. In video 1 and 2, we covered oxidative stress and acidic stress. So this is how the water can get in quicker and also how it can help reduce the chemical load that are on your fruits and veggies when you wash the water. So you're getting rid of those chemicals that you don't want to be ingesting. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to get these tomatoes here, these cherry tomatoes, and we're going to put them into this bowl and get this other one here and put them in. Oh, runaway tomato, grabbed it. Okay, so we'll get those out of the way. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the unit and we are going to get our tap water, because what we want to do first of all is we want to do a test to see how well this water absorbs into the body. So we've got our tap water there, and then the next water we're going to get is the Kangen water. So we're going to choose the 9.5, which is optimal drinking water, and we're going to fill this up. So here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put in tap water into these tomatoes, as well as the degreasing water that the unit produces, to show you the difference of what can come off. Because a lot of people wash their fruits and veggies with regular tap water and think it's cleaning them, just like I did. So let's give the tomatoes in the tap water a head start, and then we're going to come to the unit and we're going to choose the antiseptic water, which is also the degreasing water. So just put this through here, Let it come out. Now at the same time as this water is coming out of the unit to produce the degreasing water, it's also producing water for as an antiseptic. Now what I use this water for, remember this one, I'll put this on the right hand side and I'll put the tap water on the left. Now what this antiseptic water is used for is helping to kill bacteria. So I have it in a pump spray. So put it on there, and within 30 seconds it's killed bacteria. So it's really good to be around children. You're not using soaps, you're not using any chemicals, and that's all done there. So my hands are all nice and clean now. What you can do is you can put these waters in spray bottles. So I have usually 11.5 in this, which I'll use to help clean up and degrease, as well as 2.5 for going around the home, killing the bacteria before we clean. So those two are really good to help get rid of a lot of chemicals in your home too. So let's get tap water and our Kangen water. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get some green tea. We know green tea is good for us, good antioxidant. And we're going to put one tea bag in this cup and another one at the end in this cup. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some tap water in here and I'm going to pour some Kangen water at this end. And I'm going to give them, now we know tea is made with hot water. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get them, and I'm just going to give them a bit of a bouncing around. Just see what happens. And as you'll start to notice already, the Kangen water is making tea. So if we bring them over to the next cup and put it in, go into the tap water first. So I'm always going to give the tap water a chance to get ahead. And as you can see straight away, the Kangen water is making tea. So what we're showing here is the fact that this water can penetrate the tea bag, which means it's getting in quicker. It's getting out a lot of the good nutrients and so on that's in the tea or in anything that we're consuming. And it's helping us to absorb it. So from a point of this water, when we drink it, going into the body, it's actually hydrating the body a lot quicker. You can clearly see the difference straight away. Now then, just to prove that this isn't, I'm not tricking you in any way, I'm going to swap the tea bags over. So if I go here to the Kangen water, put it in there, and I come here to the tea bag, to the tap water, look at the difference. Straight away I'll give it a bit of a bounce and then finish off with the last ones. Give them a little bit of a bounce. And there we go. We can clearly see the difference. The Kangen waters continue to make tea, whereas the tap water's not made anything. So what this is actually saying is that the water is not being absorbed into our body properly. And when the water is absorbed into our body properly, our organs get hydrated and they can start functioning, and our body goes into what's called homeostasis. So we start feeling hydrated, optimal level of hydration. And we've already spoken in video 1 and video 2 about the antioxidant properties to help reduce the aging process and the alkalinity of the water to help reduce acidic stress. So now we can see those 3 properties are helping to improve the health of people. Now then, we've had the tomatoes soaking for a little while now. So what we'll do is we'll just give them a little bit of a stir. And usually I like to leave my veggies and fruits soaking for about 10 minutes. Okay, so I just fill the sink up, leave it for about 10 minutes. And what I'm going to show you now is what's come off. So if I can get this out without bringing in all the tomatoes as well. So get in there. Okay, so there's that. I'll do it here. Oh, I think it's already pretty clear to see what's coming off our tomatoes. So it's pretty clear the Kangen water, the strong Kangen water that we use for cleaning, degreasing, has basically ripped off any chemicals on our fruits and vegetables, whereas tap water, regular water, bottled, filtered rainwater will not remove anything, and this is because the molecule structure is too big. The Kangen water will remove it. This is helping reduce unknown acidic stress from the chemicals that we're ingesting on a regular basis. This is the property 3, all about hydration and microclustering. Thank you. Hi, people often say to me, Martin, water's just water. We know filtered water is better than tap water. Well, what makes your unit so special? Why is it the best on the market? Well, I'm going to explain to you exactly why I believe it is the best and what it's done for me. So, first of all, the unit connects to your tap, and as soon as you turn the tap on, you can have the water coming out the tap, or it'll flow through the unit and be filtered. That's stage 1. After that, it goes through the process, which is really the engine and the guts of the body that creates the different waters. So the first water we're going to talk about, strong acidic water, is actually used to help sanitize the home, around the office, whichever. So when you use it, I put it in a spray bottle, spray it around, and it will kill bacteria within 30 seconds. So it's very, very powerful. It's great if you've got young children, you've got grandchildren, to help reduce that chemical load from when you're cleaning. The other thing that I like to do is put the 2.5 in a pump spray bottle and use it on my hands to help sanitize my hands. So I'm not using chemical-ridden creams and soaps and so on to help get rid of anything on my hands. What's produced at the same time is the 11.5. This is a degreasing water. So this is actually used for getting rid of pesticides, insecticides, herbicides off fruits and vegetables, so that when we're not ingesting all these chemicals that are on there, because when we wash our fruits and vegetables in regular water, it doesn't remove anything. And if you refer to our other video on microclustering, video 3, this will give you clarity as to what comes off fruits and vegetables. It's quite shocking. So beauty water is the next water we talk about. Now this is actually used as a skin toner. It's an astringent, so it helps tighten up the pores. I like to put it in a little spray bottle and spray it on my skin, and this is why I look so damn sexy at 93. Can you believe it? 93. So this water there is used on a daily basis.
Clean water.
Then we've got clean water. Now clean water is used to help you with baby formula, with pharmaceutical medication, and the reason why we use it with the clean water, it's basically filtered water that's structured in a normal way so that the medication breaks down slowly and absorbed into the body as intended, okay? Then we move on to the antioxidant rich waters.
Kangen water 8.5.
So Kangen water 8.5 is antioxidant rich, which helps reduce the aging process, and it's also alkaline, so that helps reduce acidic stress within the body. And once again, if you refer to the videos on oxidative stress and acidity on the website, video 1 and 2, you will see a clear demonstration as to the difference that this water makes. Now, this water can be used for hot drinks and cold drinks and so on. It's just a lower level of antioxidants. The next level up,
Kangen water 9.0.
9.0, is a higher level of antioxidants, so it helps to reduce the aging process even more, as well as a higher level of alkalinity. So it's really good. Now, the difference between the two, obviously the 9 is higher. You would start on 8.5 in the beginning, so your body gets used to this level of antioxidants that it's consuming. And then you would move up to 9 probably the week after, so your body's used to it by then.
Kangen water 9.5.
9.5 is optimal drinking level. This is the water that I drink, and I've been drinking for a number of years. This is really going to help the body get rid of that oxidative stress, get rid of the acidic stress, to help the water be absorbed in, to get rid of any toxins within the cells. And this is what this water is so good at, helping to detoxify your body. So you would start on level 1, the Kangen 8.5, then you would move up to 2, then you'd move up to 3. And this is what's going to help reduce the aging process. Now, what I want to just do is show you how the unit filters the water through. So as I said, comes out the end of the tap. You turn this valve, the water goes through, filtered, charged, comes out here, and obviously you fill your glass up, turn the water off, and then take a drink. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Take care.